25 miles an hour as we go throughout the day, feeling very windy and blustery. Here it is, the area of low pressure. It's going to be tracking up the coast, and we call it a nor'easter because of the northeast winds that it pulls in. As it comes inland, it also brings the moisture, and you're seeing that on the satellite and radar picture right now. So clouds and rain expected throughout the day. And future weather taking us through the afternoon, the green indicating that spotty showers are possible throughout the day. Some of these could be heavy at times. By this evening, though, we go over to mostly cloudy skies, and that's how we start the day tomorrow. So it looks like Thursday is sort of the in-between day. Today, showers off and on. Then we'll have another front waiting off to the west for Friday. Expect temperatures in the low 70s in Philadelphia today, cloudy and cool, and those gusty winds. Tonight, 60 in Philadelphia, 55 in the suburbs. Some showers late, but it looks like tomorrow we'll start off with just clouds. The shore forecast for the next couple of days, taking us into the upper 60s on Thursday. Another round of showers for Friday. And then as we head into the weekend, things dry up and warm up as well. Low 70s expected on Saturday. The Earth Watch 7-day calling for middle 70s through the weekend with more showers possible. We dry out Saturday, and then we pump things into the 80s for early next week. Guys?
I've got a tough job. I wake up in the morning, come in, I'm surrounded by three very talented women. One of them, Amy Freeze, this morning.
Oh, it's always a pleasure to be with you, Terry. Good morning, everyone. We are tracking a nor'easter this morning. Unfortunately, it's going to bring rain off and on to parts of the area, which is good. We need the moisture, but sometimes a little messy. So hold on to your hats with the wind and grab the umbrellas and hold them tightly as well. Here are the showers right now at the Jersey Shore. You can see the progression. They're moving inland right now over Atlantic County, parts of Burlington County, and also into Ocean County to the north. So we are seeing some of these areas continue to get moisture, and that'll be the case throughout the day. Nor'easter, an area of low pressure that brings the northeast winds, and with it, moisture from the Atlantic. And you can see a very classic setup here. And what we're expecting throughout the day is showers off and on, windy at times. The future weather models, the high resolution picking up these showers. Green indicating that pretty much across the area we're going to see these hit or miss showers. A few could be heavy at times, especially at the Jersey Shore. But as we go into the evening hours, mostly cloudy skies take over. And by tomorrow morning, we have a cloudy start to the day. But it looks like Thursday's the in-between day where another cold front will be waiting off to the west, and that will affect our weather on Friday. Today, low 70s expected with showers likely tonight. Pretty mild once again in Philadelphia, 60 degrees overnight, 55 in the suburbs. Down the Jersey Shore, here's what you can expect over the next couple of days. 65 today, windy with the showers, looking for mostly cloudy skies on Thursday. The front comes through late Friday night, but it's going to be a nice weekend. Saturday, low 70s under partly cloudy skies with the northwest winds up to 20 miles an hour. The Earth Watch 7-day forecast looking for 70s for the next several days. Possibility of a shower on Thursday, more showers on Friday. We dry out Saturday, and look at the weekend heading into next week. Finally, warming up and drying out. Not bad at all. Looks like almost 90 next Tuesday. That'll do it for now. For other updates, whenever you need them, Comcast Digital customers, check out NBC's Weather Plus. It's on channel 248. Dawn?
All right. Thanks, Amy.
We were just talking, you do look forward to the weekends. It really doesn't matter what the weather is in my book, as long as we have some time off.
But we're on the sunshine watch. I mean, in the best of all worlds, we'd like a weekend with sunshine.
Well, then the weekend couldn't get here soon enough, because that's what we're looking forward to towards the weekend. I'm not going to rule out sunshine completely today, because if you look outside right now, we actually have nice sky conditions over Philly. They aren't the only place, though. Right now, 60 in Philly with 78% relative humidity. This is officially out at the airport. West-northwest wind at 6 miles an hour. Pressure on the rise. Look how calm the Delaware River is. Beautiful, beautiful. The sky looks nice, but look at satellite. Not everybody is seeing the sun. There's a little band of open sky stretching back to the north and west and through South Jersey. How
$386 million. Money cannot buy you happiness, and it cannot buy you good weather.
No, it certainly can't. At least not today, right, Amy?
Oh, if only, if only. I'm looking forward to that new show. I'll check it out. All right, as far as the weather goes today, we have a mix of clouds and sun to start things off. If you're north or if you're south of Philadelphia, you're seeing the clouds early this morning. If you're right over the city, it's sunshine to start. It doesn't last all day, though.
And meteorologist Amy Freeze is in for Bill Henley this morning. Kind of a gray start to the morning, Aim.
Yeah, some places got a little bit of sun, but it really doesn't last. The clouds are back. They're with us through the afternoon. In fact, we're not ruling out a thunderstorm for late this afternoon. But overall, a drier day than yesterday. Right now, 60 in Philadelphia, 56 in Pottstown, 54 up in the Poconos, down at the Jersey Shore, low 60s. Remember, right at the surf, it's always a little bit warmer as we start off the morning, at least, because of the proximity to the ocean. The water temperature right now in the low 60s. Satellite showing this break that we had over Philly early this morning, and right now it lingers, but it's starting to close in just a bit. Cloudy conditions expected for much of the area. Future weather showing that the high resolution keeps the clouds around. In fact, we can't rule out a thunderstorm throughout the afternoon, but the real rain is back tomorrow. In fact, widespread showers expected through the afternoon for Friday. If you're traveling down the shore, expect a wet ride. That's for tomorrow afternoon, but for today, just a chance of afternoon thunderstorms. Tonight, 62 in Philly, 58 in the suburbs. Down at the Jersey Shore, a nice weekend.
Meteorologist Amy Freeze and find out where the trouble spots are at this hour. Amy?
Lauren, this is the same area that actually has had some storms roll through the last couple of nights, and right now these storms are producing very heavy rain. It's actually a storm system that's stretching from southern Newcastle County through South Jersey. We've got Salem County, Gloucester, and Camden County stretching into Burlington County, and the oranges and yellows here on Doppler 10,000 indicating that these storms are producing heavy downpours, and our storm hawk is also reporting lightning with these storms. So we're expecting them to weaken as they push eastward, but radar now showing these pushing to the southeast, and they are producing heavy rain. Could produce some localized flooding on some streets. So if you're doing traveling tonight in the overnight period, maybe heading in for a late shift tonight, be aware that there could be some peddling on the roadways. Most areas will see dry skies when they wake up tomorrow. The exclusion or the exception will be extreme South Jersey, maybe a stray shower left over. 59 degrees, cloudy and cool conditions. Our high resolution future weather model showing those storms moving out and cloudy conditions to start the day. When will the rain return, and how long will we see these cool temperatures? We'll have those answers in the Earthwatch 7-Day.
We certainly had a nicer day today than yesterday, but what about the work week? Let's check in with Amy.
Well, we're going to see unseasonably cool temperatures, Lauren, for the next several days. A look first down at the Jersey Shore from this vantage point. Beautiful conditions, a really nice beach day. The temperatures stay below 70 degrees right there on the sand. That's because the ocean water temperature is also still in the 60s. Let's take the freeze frame for tonight, and we go back a few days. Friday afternoon, this picture sent in from Vince in Belmar, New Jersey. Big winds toppled over his flagpole. No damage, but showing the strength of the wind there. The winds were in excess of 40 miles an hour easterly, and we saw a gust above 50 miles an hour, and he wasn't too far from where the tornado touched. Meteorologist Amy Freeze here. First, we're going to start with the tropics. The first depression of the season is down in the Caribbean right now, and we have pictures in from Cuba as the storm passed over Havana. Left torrential rains, and the wind speeds were about 35 miles an hour. Folks are rushing around, and of course, predicted to be another record season, and right on cue, June 1st, the beginning of the tropical season. We do have our first storm. If this storm is to be named, it will be called Alberto, but right now, the tropical satellite showing that the center of the storm is actually right here between Cancun and western Cuba, but we're seeing the rain ahead of the storm, and we'll continue to watch it. Not very well organized. It's currently 290 miles west-southwest of Key West, Florida, with the winds at 35 miles an hour, slow mover at north-northwest winds at 8 miles an hour. Not looking for any progression overnight with this storm, but certainly one to watch. And once again, it would be called Alberto if it did become a hurricane. Here's the projection for this tropical depression to go along the eastern seaboard, but perhaps skirt the east coast and produce some rain for Atlantic City. Right now, it is projected to be well east of the coast, and this is one that we'll be watching this week. Right now, Philadelphia International Airport checking in officially at 61 degrees. No rain today. The west winds are light right now at 8 miles an hour. They certainly have settled down. In fact, the top gust was 60 miles an hour, but in the last hour, we have not had any gusty winds around here. Temperatures on the cool side today, and once again tonight, we're going to see the numbers dropping into the 50s. Already there for Doylestown and Trenton. We have 59 in Reading, 58 in Allentown. Down in South Jersey, that sandy soil letting the temperature drop into the low 50s tonight. And at the Jersey Shore, the surf temperatures are in the low 60s, and it was a beautiful day at the shore, along with A little breezy, a little windy, I know, but not bad. The winds settle down tomorrow. You'll see this area of low pressure starting to develop here. It's going to produce some big showers for the Virginias tomorrow. Another area of low pressure to the north and west. We're in between. We're dry for the rest of the weekend. Mild conditions expected. Temperatures just a little bit warmer for us tomorrow, and we'll watch for those storms to pass down to the south. Pretty nice weather, although it is unseasonably cool. Down the shore, temperatures are just as warm as they are in the city with the northwest winds. It's going to be a great day at the beach. Light west winds. The Poconos 500 tomorrow, 64 degrees, sunny and cool, a little breezy at times. We'll get the 40s and 50s overnight, waking up to cool conditions. Tomorrow, low to mid 70s expected. Less breezy tomorrow. And the 7-day forecast calling for 82 on Wednesday, a mix of sun and clouds. It will be wet again on Wednesday. That'll be their next chance for rain. We'll get low 80s for Thursday and Friday of next week. That'll do it for now. We'll be right back.
So, Amy.
Well, it's been beautiful around here, Lauren, but things are heating up in the tropics. This is the first named storm of the season. Tropical storm Alberto is turning through the Gulf of Mexico. It's expected to make landfall near Tampa on Tuesday. NBC 10 national correspondent Jay Gray is live in the nearby town of Safety Harbor. First storm of the season, Jay, no doubt folks are on edge.
Yeah, absolutely, Amy. Everybody here saying, okay. Amy, back to you.
Thanks, Jay. Of course, we are looking at the storm very closely, and at this point, it does not show characteristics of growing to hurricane status. Right now, Alberto has winds of 45 miles an hour. It's moving north at 6 miles an hour. Once again, the center of the storm back here to the west. Those are just the outer bands, those pictures that we are seeing right now. Here's the projected path of the storm. Just to remind you, once again, this is the cone of uncertainty. How far east or how far west the storm might go. We're expecting it to make landfall early Tuesday morning and then cross over the Carolinas and head out east and maybe at this point not even affect our weather other than bringing a few clouds. We'll have to watch it closely, but as always, the tracks can change. Here's a look at the weather for us today. We started with 51, a real cool start, then 73 for the afternoon high. It felt good around here, but we're well below the seasonal average of 80 degrees. The record for the state, though, was 95. We're going to warm things up a little bit in the 7-day, but not quite to that record status. Low 70s right now through the Delaware Valley. If you're heading out this Sunday night, pretty decent evening in front of us. A few high cumulus clouds in the atmosphere, but not bad at all down the Jersey Shore. It has been a splendid weekend. The winds really let up today. The top wind gusts that we had in Philadelphia were just in the low to mid 20s, so a lot better by about 10 or 15 miles an hour than they were yesterday. The big picture showing this area of low pressure spinning out of New England. Another storm passing us to the south today. That's what sort of brought in those extra clouds for us, but didn't do much to ruin the day. In fact, it just decorated the sky a bit. It looked pretty nice around here. Future weather showing as we go into the early part of the work week. Monday turns out to be a little cloudy. And it's possible that areas south of Philadelphia could see an isolated shower or thunderstorm. This will be something to watch if you have outdoor plans tomorrow. Keep an eye to the sky for those to develop. Then high pressure sinking to the south for us for the mid part of the week. Tonight, 40s and 50s across the area with mostly clear skies. Tomorrow, not bad. Our temperatures are up just a bit. 76 to 80 degrees, cloudy with some sun and just some isolated storms, and those are mainly expected to the south of Philadelphia. Here's a look at the 7-day forecast. Low 80s tomorrow. Wednesday, a mix of clouds and sun. Once again, isolated showers. We'll be watching Alberto as it passes to the south and east of us to see what it could potentially bring. An early morning shower. Perhaps on early Thursday morning. Temperatures in the low 80s.
All right.
Yes, the heat is on for tomorrow. We're going to see the numbers coming up. But first, let's talk a little bit about what's happening down the shore. There's a cloud bank coming inland, and that's what's creating that haze right at the surf. It's brought the temperatures down quite a bit as well. They did get off with a pretty nice start to the day, but these clouds have rolled in. But they're not going to be coming any further inland. And that's because the air is much drier inland. So it's right there at the shoreline, right at the surf, creating a nice haze, or maybe an unpleasant haze for those who are down in Cape May wanting to enjoy a little sunshine. Let's get you some shots back here in the city. Families at Belmont Plateau, Fairmount Park, grilling up a feast today. Perfect weather to hang out in the ballpark with the family. And yeah, cutie pie. Oh, what a fun time to be with everybody and really kick off summer. We have 83 right now at NBC 10. High resolution satellite. Yeah, I got your picture too. High resolution satellite right now. We put it into motion. You'll be able to see this big cloud bank come inland, And just wrong timing here is what we've got. It's right as it comes to the shore. Cape May County, a little bit of Atlantic City being affected as well as Sussex County, Delaware, creating that haze. And the high resolution satellite shows that well. Pure sunshine, though, on the Delaware tonight. 86 officially out at the airport with a relative humidity 42% with a light southeast wind. We're going to have clear skies across the area tonight. A look at the highs today. 86 in Philadelphia. That's what we've been hanging on to at the airport. 83 for Millville. Those shore locations limited to right at 70 degrees because of those clouds that rolled in. Allentown, you had 84. Satellite and radar showing no major weather makers in our region, so we're not expecting any rain for the rest of the weekend. However, this frontal boundary that's going to be shooting out of the north could create some kinks in your forecast if you are traveling. And that means folks in North Jersey up to the New York area perhaps could see a little bit of shower activity late tomorrow night. Delaware Valley doesn't look like we get anything from it. High pressure still in control. Future weather, we put it into motion. You can see things stay nice. There's the front that comes to the north of us. It's sort of a backdoor cold front. It sneaks in from the northeast, and so it could be a little tricky on exactly where we see the rain, but for the most part, we are out of the picture in Philadelphia for that moisture. We got a few clouds rolling in late in the afternoon tomorrow. Also, the Jersey Shore, we are expecting additional clouds tomorrow afternoon. So the early part of the day will be the best part of the day. Gets warm around here, though, and stays warm. A look at the Phillies playing today. Pretty nice with the temperatures in the low to mid 80s. Tomorrow it will be hot and steamy for their first pitch, which is at 7:05. Shortcast for Monday, temperatures in the middle 70s from LBI down to Wild with those clouds rolling in the afternoon, especially for the northern beach locations. Rehoboth, you have 79 with a lot of sun down there. You're further away from that front. Tomorrow, 87 to 90 degrees, hot and humid. The unofficial start, but hey, it feels like summer around here. Not as hot on Tuesday with a chance of an isolated storm in the afternoon. Wednesday is a dry day. Then Thursday, Friday, we put the showers back in the forecast, and look at the temperatures. They've come down into the low 80s because of this.
Here now with what we can expect on Memorial Day. Good evening, Amy.
Lauren, temperatures are still warm tonight. We're in the 60s and 70s across the area after highs in the middle 80s, feeling very summer-like on this unofficial start to summer. Even at the Jersey Shore with that cloud bank that rolled in late in the afternoon, Atlantic City had 70 degrees and Cape May had 70. Out to the west, Lancaster 84. The same for Pottstown. Up in the Poconos, we had a high of 80 today. Satellite and radar showing the eastern seaboard is storm-free, stretching back into parts of really even back into Ohio and Indiana. Things are looking good. We do have one small disturbance to the north that will affect our weather tomorrow, but no major kinks in the forecast. Right now, we're in the low 70s in Philadelphia. It'll be a mild night tonight. We'll start with warm temperatures tomorrow. In fact, Memorial Day, we're looking at upper 70s by noon. Great barbecue weather, and we'll hit 90 by 6 p.m. All the rest of the shore forecast, plus the 7-day breakdown coming up in just a few minutes.
All right, just talking about the barbecues, Amy.
That's right. It's going to feel like summer around here tomorrow. In the city, temperatures will be near 90 degrees. And then down the shore, we're going to see temperatures in the 70s, mid 70s in most cases before the clouds do roll in. Check out the numbers for yourself. 90 in Philadelphia. That includes the folks jamming out near the river, and 75 down the Jersey Shore. Tonight, we do have some fog. In fact, this shot from Cape May will show it. Limited visibility. We'll wake up to some fog as well. It will give way, though, to sunny skies through the middle of the afternoon before the sea breeze rolls in. Here's a look at the numbers that go down the history books. We hit 86 this afternoon. Compare that to the normal of 76 for this time of year. And the record for this date is 94, set back in 1941. We aren't going to hit any records tomorrow, but we will get that good sunshine. It's going to feel like summer and comfortable tonight. In fact, 70s in most places. We've dropped to 68 in Wilmington. Millville has 66. And hey, the ocean water temperatures came up into the low 60s today. So, you know, that sea breeze brought some warmer ocean water. I don't think anybody's going to be swimming too soon, but at least it's coming up, and before too long we'll get there. Satellite and radar, there's a disturbance passing to our north. It'll bring some additional clouds in the afternoon to the shore locations, and also if you're headed out of Philadelphia tomorrow, headed north back up to Trenton or New York City, even actually into the Lehigh Valley, we could see some late day showers or thunderstorms. These will be isolated in nature and just areas to the north as that system passes. For most of us, it's high pressure and control. Nice weather taking us right into the early parts of the week. And yes, the Tuesday return to work. Temperatures are going to come down a bit for the middle of the week. The Phillies play tomorrow, and the temperatures will still be in the upper 80s by the first pitch at 7:05. So a hot and humid Memorial Day. Down the shore, place to get some relief. 75 for LBI, Atlantic City, and Wildwood. Near 80 for Rehoboth. We'll see the winds changing to the southeast by the afternoon, and a few clouds for those northern beach locations late in the afternoon. For tonight, 62 in Philadelphia and the suburbs, upper 50s. Tomorrow, some early morning fog that burns off quickly, and our temperatures climb to the upper 80s and low 90s. We'll call it hazy sunshine for the late afternoon. Not as hot on Tuesday. We'll get some scattered showers in here late in the day on Tuesday. Wednesday's a dry one with a few more clouds. Thursday and Friday, afternoon storms, and then Saturday and Sunday will drop down into the 70s, and the 10-day trend shows us the first week of June our temperatures will hover right around the average in the upper 70s. And of course, Weather Plus always has the forecast on channel 248.
Turned out to be a good weekend.
Very nice.
Thank you, Amy.
Actually, most of this Sunday was pretty beautiful for a bike ride, or if you were down at the Jersey Shore. The winds became a little bit of an issue early in the afternoon, gusting around here, but pretty much anywhere you were, you had a bit or a slice of a good day. Check out this picture tonight, our freeze frame coming from Vineland, New Jersey. Claire sends us this picture of her backyard, very colorful, and look, yes, it's a peacock fanning in her backyard. Part of her colorful display, some of her pets there in her backyard. Hopefully they were able to seek some shelter as the winds rolled through. Check out the numbers. Still the winds gusting up to 36 miles an hour, almost 40 miles an hour for Wilmington, and we still have more winds expected to come through the area tonight. It's part of a cold front in which the cold front really has already pushed offshore, taking the brief gusty showers with it. We'll have the winds, though, through tonight. It's a little bit better news for Mother's Day, Lauren. That sun actually triggered off some severe thunderstorms rolling through the area. The winds didn't get exactly into the 50-mile range, but we did have gusty winds, lightning, and even reports of hail. We'll start with Storm Hawk tonight, and you'll see at least a dozen reports of hail across the area tonight. And we've zeroed in on this storm right here, the blinking circle. It does have lightning with it. That's indicated by the dots. And we'll zoom in with the Doppler, and you'll be able to see this storm over the Manayunk-Narberth area right now. So probably trying to play a little baseball in the field there tonight, getting wet. These will be quick movers, but they do contain lightning, so you'll want to get off the fields and be out of the way if you do see a thunderstorm coming through the area tonight. Freeze frame, good news for this little girl, West Norriton Day. Look at her. She was the last one down the inflatable slide before the storms came tonight. By the way, Norristown High School is the place to be at 8:30 tonight. West Norriton Day continues. They'll have a big fireworks display, and it looks like the rain will hold off for that. Let's get down to the numbers for you. Pretty mild day when you look at the numbers. Northeast Philadelphia is still at 70 degrees, 64 for Philadelphia. That's with the rain that's moved through. 67 for Pottstown right now. It'll be a mild evening. We'll look across the area, and tonight, look at this. Huge storm clouds, and these are capable of producing more of the lightning. Now, this is actually that storm that we saw on Doppler, and so we're continuing to see some isolated events, not widespread through the evening, but certainly there is the possibility of that. You can see the further that you move back to the south and west, things are a lot better. 64 degrees right now with just over 1/3 of an inch of rain today. We do need the moisture, so that's the good news. Right on target today for the numbers. The normals this time of year, 54 and 71. You don't do better than that. All right, down the shore, people are still along the water tonight. It really is pretty gorgeous out there. Not that packed, though, from this vantage point in Cape May. I think other places are probably a little more populated this weekend. All right, some pictures to show you from earlier this week. The darling children from Lewis Elkins Elementary School. This is West Kensington. They offered me flowers, a poster, but most of all, we were entertaining each other with different weather terminologies. It's a bilingual class there, and also it's the largest elementary school in Philadelphia. So hello, Lewis Elkins third graders, and Mr. Paul, you're doing a great job. A look at radar tonight. We did have a few showers pop with a little bit of a sea breeze, but you can see even those are starting to fade now, and a pretty nice evening ahead of us. We'll call it an isolated shower too for South Jersey. 82 in Philadelphia right now, middle 80s for Doylestown in the northeast, 80 in Lancaster, 81 for Wilmington. Down the shore we have 60s and the low 70s. Remember, that surf temperature is still below 60 degrees. So if you're at the shore, I know it's pretty cold. It's going to stay that way for the next couple of weeks, but it'll eventually warm up. We have 82 this evening in Philadelphia. If you're headed out to the Phils game tonight, it's going to be a great night at the ballpark. Clear skies over the entire eastern seaboard. It's high pressure that's settling into the region, making everything nice, not only for Sunday, but also for Monday too. So if you have Memorial Day plans, it's going to be downright gorgeous around here with temperatures easy to take. We'll roll the future weather right into Monday, and you'll see that we're starting to get a little bit of a southwesterly breeze sneaking in here late on Monday, and that'll warm us up even more. Sunday at the shore, temperatures in the 70s. They'll fall late in the afternoon. Don't forget about that afternoon sea breeze, and then the winds will become northeast at 10 miles an hour late in the day. Monday at the shore, 75 for LBI, 73 in Atlantic City, Wildwood 73 and 78 down in Rehoboth. Beautiful on Monday as well at the Jersey Shore. Tonight, 64 in Philadelphia, 60s in the suburbs. Easy to take around here. Tomorrow, 83 to 86 under mostly sunny skies. The north winds are 5 to 10 miles an hour. Here it is, the Earthwatch 7-day forecast. Now, will we see 90s? No, we had them in the forecast earlier, but some changes in the weather pattern. There'll be a cold front bringing our temperatures down midweek. We may even have to take these numbers down a little more, but you'll see the storms are not back until Thursday and Friday of next week. So enjoy your holiday, make it a safe one, and remember, the sun real strong right now, so the sunscreen a good idea.
That's right. Very good advice. Well,
Meteorologist Amy Freeze here now with the Earthwatch forecast. Here's what to expect. We're going to have warm winds early on tomorrow. Gusty thunderstorms are possible between 3 and 5 p.m. as a cold front comes through the area, and then we're in for a big cool down starting on Monday behind this front. Here it is. We're tracking it coming through upper Great Lakes region. It is producing showers and thunderstorms right now, but you can see an early part of the day. We'll get some time in for some sunshine, really nice weather conditions early on. But once that front comes in, the winds are going to grab your attention. In fact, that could be gusting above 30 miles an hour. 71 degrees is where we stopped this afternoon. 73 is the normal for this time of year. The record for this date, 94, set back in 1996. Our temperatures are going warm. No 90s yet, but it is going to warm as we head into the Memorial Day weekend. 58 degrees right now out at the airport officially. Relative humidity 44%. A west wind at 9 miles an hour. It'll be a little breezy when we wake up. Then the wind speeds will increase through the afternoon. Across the area overnight, pretty mild, pretty easy to take. We're going to be watching the numbers overnight, though, in the coming nights. You'll notice right now Allentown at 48, the Poconos 46. Monday night and Tuesday night, the temperatures overnight in the Lehigh Valley and South Jersey could be flirting with frost-like conditions. They'll be dropping into the 30s, maybe mid-30s, even low 30s, and I'll show you that once again on the 5-day. Here's the cool air coming into the region tomorrow. The chance for the storminess will be on Friday afternoon, or tomorrow afternoon, and then on Monday the cool air settles in. We won't get out of the 60s.
word on the wet weather heading our way. Good evening, Amy.
Our rain will be nothing like the drenching rains that they have seen in the New England states. Instead, we're needing some moisture, and we will get it. Radar right now showing that the showers are west of us in the Harrisburg area. After midnight, though, we're expecting rain to pick up around here. Live Doppler 10,000 scanning the skies right now. The clouds are thick, and we're looking at a much larger weather pattern that was affecting New England as well as our area. You can see that they just got pounded with the rain, about 5 inches there. But this large area of low pressure continuing to swirl, and you can see very clearly. What's going to end up happening, though, in our area looks to be occasional showers throughout the day tomorrow, and the possibility of harder thunderstorms that are capable of producing heavy rain at times. Right now, very cool air over Boston. Also, we're down to the upper 50s in Philadelphia. It'll be a cool start to the day tomorrow morning. 56 is what we're expecting. Cloudy and cool with rain through the morning hours. Possible to see some sun during the day, but that triggers off thunderstorms. We'll talk about those risks plus the Earthwatch 7-day in just a few minutes.
All right, Amy, we'll see you then. A year after the arson that killed 3 children in Philadelphia, family and friends have gathered to remember the victims and to help the survivors. NBC 10's Byron Scott is live at Philadelphia. Please.